I want to hear his purr.
Boglins, come out and play.
It's the midnight hour. We got all the horror you need. We got Mr. Bones and the Pumpkin King, Killa Katie, and the Queen of the Bud. And don't forget Casey, the Interweb Kaiju. Fuck with him and he'll show you what's up. Join us for 12 and beyond. We bring that fear that will make you cower. Step into the darkness. It's the midnight hour.
Bargains! The following announcement has been brought to you by the Midnight Hour.
Welcome to the Midnight Hour. The Midnight Hour is at hand. We got your host, Hobbs Horror. We got Jennifer Tochi and Mr. Bo.
Awesome.
Echo, I sent you a link if you want to come up.
Come on up.
Would you guys like to see the Echo?
Yes, I would.
Heroic Waffles in the chat.
Who you, Heroic Waffle? I hope you beat up somebody at Perkins to get that name.
Anthony Chabot does Pop Cultures and Openings, your number one YouTuber. Is that 696?
Ooh, Anthony.
We'll see if we can get Anthony to 700 subscribers tonight. Anthony, stick around the show tonight. I'll get you to 700, buddy. I'll try. Maybe Tochi can do it. Maybe Bones can convince.
We'll even do the milkshake, man.
Heroic Waffles, are you connected to Anthony?
Anthony, if we get you to 700 tonight, I want to request. I want you to do the Monster Mash. I want you to do that on one of your songs. Can you do that for us if we get you the 700 tonight? I have had such a long freaking week today.
I can tell by your messages. My goodness. I could see your pain in your messages.
Anthony will do the Monster Mash video if we as a group can get him 700 connections. Jason, welcome. Our good friend, Horrific Nightmares.
Hello, Jason.
One of the greatest reviewers to ever set foot in a horror review platform. Hello, Michelle. One of the greatest unboxers in the horror community that there is. She likes to unbox. Feel free to drop your links. Michelle likes to unbox many things. She likes to try different types of candies and stuff. She likes to unbox like makeup. Yeah. It's a cheetah.
I don't understand how to. I don't know how to put makeup on, Michelle. I didn't have any women around to teach me.
Honest to God, if I ever tried to do some makeup like that, if I was a girl, dude, I'd end up looking like Divine in Pink Flamingo.
The only time I ever tried it was when we did our Rocky Horror Picture Show chat.
Are you telling me that's the only time in your entire life that you ever put on makeup?
That much, yeah. I went to prom once, and I put on very light makeup.
Everybody, please connect with Anthony Chabot. He is 3 connections away from 700. Use all your second and third and your counts that you lurk with to connect with Anthony Chabot. Use your lurking accounts to connect with him.
Yes. My Twinkie Cream says yes.
Jennifer Tochi tonight is going to do something a little bit out of the norm. She wants to follow up her good friend Casey Kaiju, who's taking a bit of a break from the tube. She is going to do a Twinkie and hot dog challenge tonight for you guys. Now, I don't know if she is going to. Are you going to put the hot dog through the Twinkie?
I have it in the Twinkie. I have cut the Twinkie in half. Just like Weird Al Yankovic did in UHF.
Now, I actually have not seen UHF. And I think I should see that. What is that about exactly?
Oh my gosh. Weird Al very much is playing himself, I believe. And he wants to have a TV show. And his uncle gives him a TV station called UHF. It's kind of like a free station. And he has to make up a whole bunch of different TV shows. It's very good. And he has a whole bunch of his songs in the movie, so it's wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love it.
Hey, Babang, welcome. Everybody connect with Babang. Babang has been sharing out my content to everybody she knows, and they've all been commenting. Thank you so much, Babang. Jason, your favorite movie of all time. Can someone guess it? I believe it's a movie that I've not seen. I can tell you what it's not. It's not Teen Wolf 2. If it gets a good guess, Cheetah, I think it might be Magic. Is he wrong though? Is it not Magic? It's not Magic. I knew it, but that's a close second though, right? Magic is a very close. That's a very good guess from the Cheetah.
What is it, Jason?
Debbie Does Dallas?
Huh?
It's a Debbie Does Dallas? The Devil and Miss Jones?
Jason does not watch that kind of stuff.
That's it. The Osterman Weekend. I knew it.
What is it?
The Osterman Weekend. I knew it was something that I had not seen before. Because I've seen Magic, and I really like Magic.
That was a good movie, Jason. I watched that because of you once. That was a good movie. I have not watched Magic yet. Bad.
The Osterman Weekend.
Look at me. I did all my chores today, so all my bracelets are off. So I'm happy.
Is that the same director as Magic that did the Osterman Weekend? Isn't the Osterman is it like a bread? Oh, that's Klosterman. Thank you so much, Babang, for playing my playlist. Please share it with everybody that you know. I'm close to 400. I've got 400 more hours to go. The way I can be monetized and I can start taking a break from YouTube. After I get monetized, I'll plan on taking 1.5 years off. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Rutger Hauer, that's right. I'll tell you what, Jennifer. Since you have everything ready, would you like to go ahead and do the challenge?
Okay.
Say hello to Echo Zero. Echo Zero is in the house.
Purr for me, Echo.
Hello.
What's
And what's
up,
in it for
bud?
me, huh? If somebody,
I'm eating a Twinkie. Eating a
meow.
hot dog with a Twinkie. No, I want to purr.
So let's get the commentary. So she's eating a Twinkie that she put a hot dog in. Just remember that Casey did the Thin Mint with the hot dogs last week.
Look at the enjoyment in her face. Look how much she's enjoying that.
Such joy, such oh, she looks so happy.
Ugh. Ew, I don't know if I could do that. That looks harsh.
Look at this girl.
Oh, go ahead.
Yum yum.
I assure you, it's no worse than eating cat food, though. That's
With
the
food,
that's
you might
the
want to
worst. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Oh.
I think we've got the initial
Ow, why'd you
reaction.
do
That's
this to me?
probably not a good thing to do. Yeah.
My first question is who challenged her to this? And I guess it's a statement. Who said she had to eat the whole thing?
Exactly.
Oh, Rocky's doing good.
Enough.
Everybody's checking on Rocky. Rocky's doing good. She's stronger. She's getting stronger.
That's good.
Rocky's doing well. I'll put a video up of her soon. I love puppy Rocky. Rocky. See, I don't know if you guys watched last week's show, but you'll have to watch the Boneyard. Casey, Interweb Kaiju, he did a Thin Mint challenge where he took a hot dog that he cooked and he put it between two Thin Mints. And Tochi just did the Twinkie challenge to complement that. And I don't know that I would do either of those.
Don't do this. But don't eat cat
So I guess the challenge is to put hot dogs in between random things.
I guess so.
Count me out.
Yeah, Rocky has been, ironically, she's had a lot of energy the last couple days, which it's weird. I think that dog likes the winter more than she does the summer. She gets hot real quick. Like she like overheats real fast. Like I used to cover her up with blankets a little too much and she would get mad at me and yeah, she's doing good. Thanks for asking about her, Jason. She's a fan of Horrific Nightmares Jam. She watches the reviews from Jason. So anyways, welcome Echo. Sorry we didn't get your chance to introduce you. How are things going on your end, buddy?
Just tired and sore. I've been doing that whole if you saw my post on Instagram, I've been doing the whole I can't sleep at night thing. And for almost a week now, I'm fighting to get sleep.
You want to know the key to falling asleep easily, and I'm not joking about this, is to listen to my playlist. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But honestly, because I can bore you to death. No, I'm just kidding.
No, your voice is calming.
I would say, Echo, if you're having a hard time sleeping, though, I listen to ASMR tarot readings and like peaceful sounds before I go. Like if I'm trying to sleep, and sometimes that helps me. If you like that, you ever try to listen to like rain music or anything?
No, I usually have to sleep. When I sleep, it has to be quiet. I don't like sound. I've known people who have to have a TV on, and I can't even do that.
Do
Like,
you think a lot? Is that why you can't sleep?
probably got things going on in my mind, So,
Yeah,
just trying to
Ooh.
get things all focused and all.
yeah. So your mind scrambles at night. That's a very common thing that happens with people, you know? Sometimes you just gotta let it go, brother. You know, gotta let it ride. No matter what it is that's stressing you, sometimes you just gotta let it, you just gotta, I guess for lack of a better term, what do they say? Jesus take the wheel, you know? And because rest is so important, Echo. It really is, man. I used to try to function like an 8 to 10 hour day on like 3 hours of sleep. Not anymore. Not since I turned 40. We're
You
starting
get
to collect
older, then
Social Security soon.
yeah, I'm turning 45 this year, so
Yeah, but
You
you're
guys
in better shape
start
than me,
saying
dude.
how old you are. I'm going to come get you because I'm older than you guys are.
Oh, how's it going, Granny Jen?
Good, Echo.
No, I think for me right now, it's the weather and everything going on. It's just getting to me, and I've been feeling like shit.
Yeah.
I feel better when we get sunny weather. That's why I seem to be feeling better. I feel really down as of late, when we don't. So I'm really wanting that sunny weather. I think that would really help lift my mood. So, except I saw that video, Jen. Was that the S word I saw in the background? That
What?
white stuff on the ground? The S word?
Schnitzel?
I thought I saw snow in that video you did.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I call the S word. I get a
Oh,
kick out of doing that, because some people, I go the S word, they look at me like, wait a minute, are you talking about what I think you are? No. No. The white stuff, not the brown stuff.
yes, the white stuff. Yes, we did have snow, and we keep having it because this is what Montana. April snow brings May snow.
You get a high altitude or something?
Yes, I'm very high in the Rocky Mountains.
Okay.
And no, I haven't been smoking anything.
Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. So I figured tonight's show, there's a lot of different things going on. Now, there might be some truth to the rumor on this, or maybe I just seen it from Deep Discount, but is there some type of like, have you guys heard about some type of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anniversary or some shit going on?
No, but let's see. They've been around for a long time.
Maybe they just want to sell me something because they sent me something. I was at work today. All these discounts on turtle stuff because they're some type of anniversary.
I haven't heard of anything.
It must be one of the. And it's not the comic, because the comic debut looks like in '84, but I can't find a month.
That doesn't matter.
But not only that,
The movie matters.
but not only that, but Alucard was talking about turtles. I loved the Ninja Turtles. If I had to say, it was probably my favorite animated TV show. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, between that and the toy line, oh my god, I can remember that. It was insane.
I still have my Donatello that turns into a real turtle.
You would run to the store trying to find, I wanted the, Shredder and the Turtles and Casey Jones. I think I had Krang, but he had the walker, not that big body. And I had Rat King, because Rat King I thought was a pretty cool looking villain.
We get a question from Michelle in the chat asking, "Is there a Gremlins 3 happening?"
I think I've
heard of that. And I've noticed more merchandise coming out about the Gremlins.
Really?
There was a whole bunch of new sets of pins.
As hell.
And
he looks all like a crackhead, but they won't show you what the Gremlins look like.
No.
Which kind of scares me.
Yeah.
If anybody is a huge fan of the Gremlins, I have a original script from the Gremlins. I have more than one, signed by Corey Scott Feldman, and I'm taking early bids on it. I will take nothing less than 500 beans.
I'll count out 500 beans. Oh, you mean dollars? Oh.
$500 cash, unmarked bills for an original script from Corey Feldman. This is Hobbs' #1 fan signed on it. For the Fell Dog. Anyways, so yeah, I love Gremlins, but I used to collect the turtle figures, and I remember seeing Ninja Turtles 1 with my sister at the theater while my father was on a date. And I remember loving #2 as well. I loved Secret of the Ooze.
Yes, I love that.
I think I like it a little better than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
On IMDb, there is a listing for Gremlins 3.
Michelle is very vocal in the chat tonight, which is awesome. She's asking, did anybody see the trailer for Cocaine Bear?
Yeah, I've also seen that apparently they found almost over a ton of cocaine floating in the water, it seems. And there was some jokes about, maybe that would give us Cocaine Shark. I just know cocaine has got like a ton of
Echo, isn't that a true story though?
Very. The movie takes a shitload of liberty, and I mean like one of those big 18-wheeler shitload of liberty with what really happened. It was like in the early 80s. Some guy transported it with the jump out of the plane. He had so much coke on him, his parachute couldn't handle the weight, so he fell to his death. A bear found him, or whatever, found some of the coke, ate it. A 175-pound black bear, I think it was. It ate it, and then it died. No rampage, no hijinks like we see in the trailer. It just died. It probably was too much for its heart to handle or something.
Wow. And they made a movie about it, even though the bear died.
Yeah, they'll take in when you see what really happened and shit, and you look at the trailer, you're going, "Wow, that's a liberty." It's got Ice Cube's son in it, and it's one of the last films Ray Liotta did.
Shout out to Cube.
Liotta?
Shout out to Cube. Much respect.
Yeah, one of the last ones he did before he died. So,
shout out to Doughboy.
Ray
Craig
Liotta's
and Doughboy.
dead?
What?
Shout out to Craig and Doughboy.
He's been dead for a while.
Well, shit. Why didn't somebody tell me? I don't like that. From The Stand? The guy in The Stand?
He died in May, back in May of last year.
Fuck. Why is everybody dying on me?
It has been a lot, man. We have lost a lot of people.
I know.
The saddest was when Betty White went.
No, it was my meatloaf.
Betty White, sexiest woman to ever live.
It makes you wonder if there was any type of a tribute to her in St. Olaf.
Now it's Bob Barker I'm keeping my eye on because he turns 100 this year. I would love for him to make it to 100. Don't care about what happens to him afterwards, but just, 100.
Hey, Gary, welcome, and hope you're doing well there in the UK. Hopefully this evening you'll have some fish and chips. But yeah, so Ninja Turtles, and then also I wanted to touch base a little bit on what your guys' favorites were. I'm sure you guys all like the Turtles. What are your thoughts on the Turtle movies? Asking the panel, what are your favorites? I know apparently Tochi's is Donatello.
Yeah.
What about the Bones and the Eck?
Mikey.
That's a good one for Eck. I could see that.
I finally read that Last Ronin comic where he gets revenge for his brothers.
Yeah?
He fucks them all up. He's like, hey, you killed my brothers, you killed my dad, you killed my friend, and he just fucks everybody up at the cost of his own life. It's a dark story, but it's actually pretty good.
Are you talking about the Turtles?
The comic book Turtles.
They got Kevin Eastman came back for it and shit. It's a dark story, but it's actually pretty good.
Are y'all telling me the Turtles are dead, bro? And I don't know about it?
In this storyline, they are. But in other ones, they're not, because this is like a future storyline.
Well, I don't want them to make a movie about that.
Well, just so you know, there is another storyline where Donnie dies.
Come on, Echo.
You can't have Corey Feldman die.
That's the reason why you can't sleep at night, bro. Because you're watching stories about people like the Turtles dying and shit.
Every now and then I come across these videos where they talk about the different storylines they have. So I was shocked that they had someone beat Donatello to death. It's like, wait a minute. Now in Last Ronin, he goes down fighting. Him and Splinter go down fighting.
Yes, Henny is talking about the Last Ronin.
He's like, him and Splinter are like, hey, if you're gonna fight us, you can take us down. You gotta earn it. They make them earn that the killing them. But they might have cloned him.
Man. Are you telling me that there's another version of Turtles that's like very serious, that like is like not playful, like very serious, like
they started off like that. They started off like that in the comics. They were more serious and stuff before the cartoon. You didn't know that? The original comics?
Dude, I can't even spell comic, let alone read comics, all right?
The original comics, they were darker. They didn't get that kind of ha-ha stuff until the cartoon. And I think that's also when they added the different color masks. I think they're like black and white or something. And
if you know about this Last Ronin stuff in the chat, talk about it, because now you got my interest peaked.
My interest is not peaked.
I think it'd be kind of badass if the Turtles were a little more dark.
They actually had those turtles actually do appear in one of the cartoons. They did a crossover where one of the later cartoons, like the turtles across the multiverse, and the turtles from the 80s cartoon team up with one of the ones from the 2000s, and they have to go to the original turtles in order to save them, and that ends up being the dark Turtles, the original Turtles, which make it the only.
And he is talking about it. He said he did a short on it.
Yeah, it's an awesome. I really enjoyed it.
Dude, that's crazy because
You know
I
who
can't
else
even
they?
imagine a darker version of the Turtles.
You know who else? Oh, who else they killed off? Snake Eyes.
Yeah, but I can understand that slightly more than the Turtles, bro.
Yeah, but not the turtle.
Yeah, Turtles. Yeah, Henry has it. Yeah, it must be Turtles Forever, which is actually pretty good. Like the multiverse for the Turtles doing a multiverse movie. It was April. I
NK
think
says that Hobbs has a good ASMR voice.
Yeah, the Turtles. April from the '80s cartoon gets kidnapped, and the other Turtles act like, yeah, it's no big deal. It happens to her at least once a week. We save her
Hey,
anyway. So
MKF, I did a video of the Boglins for you, like you requested.
The one that you put out today?
Yeah.
I love that one.
You still my nutty bar?
Yeah. That was cute.
Echo, you are just full of knowledge, man. You and Bones both, and Tochi. I never would have thought the Turtles would have been any more. Huh?
Krang from the Ninja Turtles is a Boglin.
Yeah, I could see that.
And that's the thing that
live action movie though. His live action
MK was asking if there was a Godzilla Boglin somewhere.
Well, the people do make custom Boglins. There was somebody, I think I showed a picture one time of a Xenomorph one someone had did. So there could be.
Xenomorph.
Yeah. Someone with the
skills
and knowledge.
Let's throw that out there. The Turtles versus the aliens. Who takes it?
Well, the turtles, because I want them to win.
There's a Turtles versus Batman that I haven't watched. I don't know if you knew about that, Hobbs.
The Turtles, because I want them to win.
Yeah, and Brian Tochi is one of the turtles too. So, hey.
Yeah, they.
I'm not ASMRing the Reds games, Pat. Come on, man.
Now you're not gonna You're not gonna tell me that Howard the Duck was a dark comic, was it?
I never read his comics. I only was introduced to him through that movie that seems that not everybody likes. I liked it, but
I love it.
I thought it was a damn good one.
Yeah.
Anybody else we should know about that's a dark comic or like a bloody comic that's supposed to be a friendly Ninja Turtle? What about the Land Before Time? Is there like a comic of those dinosaurs that are like brutal and kill people, or was He-Man a comic?
At one point, yes.
The figures came with many comics of He-Man stories.
I found a ring and a pin on my porch this morning.
Listen, I know that people don't like the Reds, but the Reds have won World Series championships. All right. We have the big red
machine. Want you to marry them dropped off a ring.
They dropped off
Somebody dropped a ring on her porch. They want her to marry them.
Well, Well, I don't think they want to marry. I know who it was because I broke his heart yesterday. Did I put it in here? Well, it's shaped like a frog. It's got gems in it.
You telling me someone dropped off a ring to you shaped like a frog at your door yesterday? You declined them?
He, he, it's the one I've been dating for a week, and he's calling me every day, over and over and over again, until I answer the phone. And I said, "No, it's my chat day. Leave me alone."
Did you at least give him your channel? And did you tell him to subscribe to Anthony Chabot at least?
Jim, what's that hairy pink thing on top of your bed?
Huh?
What's that hairy pink thing next to the grumbly?
He's my chicken dance plush that my son got me for my birthday.
I thought it was a popple or something for a minute. She has a collection of these weird little shaky things.
Huh?
Is that a grumbly?
Collection of weird little shaky things.
It's
like a rainbow colored chicken
that does a chicken dance and has. Brian got it for me for my birthday. So he went up here. I thought he'd be good next to Grumbly. Maybe he'd be a good influence on him. But he's not.
I think you're doing a good thing by not leading the guy on, Tochi. Even though you left your frog ring on your desk or on your door. Too many girls, plus they mess around with people's emotions, and men do it to women too. But lead people on. People seem to keep it real, you know. Say, look, I appreciate the frog ring, bro. I'm moving on. All right.
Yeah, I told him that yesterday, that I didn't want anything from him, because he kept saying, "Let me get you pinky ring so we can say we're boyfriend and girlfriend." And I said, "No. We just met. I don't want to be boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm not a high school person."
You told him basically you're not ready to go steady yet. I understand that.
And he tried to follow me home, and I said, "Go away."
Can you film this guy and get him on? Can you have him come on our show?
No. I'm not gonna get in contact with him again.
Can you tell him he's being summoned to the midnight hour boardroom, please?
I blocked his phone number. I blocked him from everything. It's like, leave me alone.
Katie is in the house.
Did he tell you that your density has popped him to you?
Huh?
Did he tell you that your density has popped him to you?
My density? What's that?
From Back to the Future.
Oh. No, he didn't.
My name is George. George McFly. Your density. I mean, your destiny.
No.
Echo, what do you recommend that the Tochi does in this situation? Should she write it out? What should she do?
Kick him in the nuts and walk away.
I wanted to kick him in the nuts, but I didn't.
I'll just milk him, for anything for shit, getting shit from him.
He offered to buy me a ring, and he said, "I want to start buying your underwear for you."
Okay, that's when I go kick him in the nuts and use some mace, pepper spray, or something.
Yeah.
I am literally dead right now. He said he wants to start buying your underpants for you.
Yes.
Wow.
For during and days where we're not having sex. And I have not even let him kiss me or hold my hand.
But he wants to buy your underpants for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, this is deep. I have to admit.
That's a bit disturbing.
Yes, it is. That's why I ended it.
That's kind of like that book.
What book?
The hell's the name of that book? It's kind of like 50 Shades, right? 50 Shades of Tochi. Like he's wanting to, he wants to control everything you're doing. This guy, we got to get this guy on the show.
I don't want him to know where, to even know what my house in the inside looks like.
But you got to think about the show sometimes.
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
That's why you don't do it from your
He
home.
doesn't even know I have a YouTube channel. The name of it.
Okay. All right. You want to limit what he knows.
Yeah.
Still think you should kick him in the nuts and then run for the hills.
I'm telling you, man, that is brave. You dated a girl for a week and you said that you want to tell her what type of underpants she's going to wear and that you want to provide them for her.
Yeah.
That is deep.
Mm-hmm.
That is disturbing.
I have never had that privilege that early. That takes a little bit of work.
That privilege that early.
That takes a little bit of work. Seriously. What do you think about that, Bones? Should she drop him? Or should she give him another chance? And that's the standard response from Bones.
Yeah.
Hey, Katie.
Popping the popcorn. So anyways, so talking about turtles a little bit, and then I figured, since love hurts, what about possession films? What do you guys think of possession films? I don't know that we've ever talked about possession films on the Midnight Hour. Have anybody in the chat, or have you guys seen Beyond the Door?
No, I don't think I've really watched many possession films. I mean, I know I've seen them, but I don't think I've really watched many, and I can't recall what I've seen.
I've seen The Exorcist.
I mean, I try not to touch base on those, but I mean, you got to figure love has a little bit to do with possession, right? So sometimes you can date people that want to possess you, and then you can date people that want to spit, pea soup at you. Love is very much like a possession film sometimes. They go hand in hand, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But did you ever feel like in any of the possession films that the priests had anything to do with Reagan or any of the girls in the movies that were possessed? Do you think that there was any backstories to any of those?
Well, I'll say this: Wreck, the movie that Quarantine's based on, technically could be considered a possessed film.
Hey, Nate.
And the priest did have something to do with that, but it's technically a possession film because it's being people who getting infected and being possessed by a demon spirit.
Yeah, makes you wonder though a little bit, because sometimes they say that priests in certain films may have invoked the spirit a little bit, or maybe they were involved with the person a little bit too much. It makes you wonder about some of these movies.
When my mom was when I was younger and my mom was going from religion to religion trying to find her, the the religion that would save her, they people were giving her exorcisms.
The NTD show is here.
Mm,
Here's the thing I want
The
to ask you
power
guys.
of Christ compels you.
I want to
yeah.
ask you guys, and the chat can answer this too, and the panel. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think that possession is real? And I'm not talking about dating anymore right now. I'm talking about possession. Do you think people are truly possessed, or is it mental illness?
Hmm.
I think it's mental illness because I do have somebody in my family with dissociative identity disorder. And she has 11 personalities.
Wow.
And
Oh,
some of them can
Chihuahua.
be darn mean. She doesn't start climbing the walls or anything. It's just different ways of acting each personality. But it was to hide the pain of what she went through when she was younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm between, and I'll tell you the reason why. I think that sometimes people can misinterpret what a possession may be. I think that sometimes you can uh, misinterpret what's happening. I definitely feel, yes, the demon possession is real. But I also feel like it can be misconstrued for something else. I don't know. What about you, Bones? What about you, Echo?
Well, I mean, people can fake it, and someone having multiple personalities, that's one thing. But possession from a spirit, maybe. I think one can be possessed by the emotions in the situation more so than a spirit.
Yeah. I was watching a documentary called The Demon House. It was or Demon Hell House or something. It had Zach Bagans in it, and it was about this house that it's in Erie, Indiana, that Wes is close to, and it said that the house was haunted and that the kids were walking up and down the walls sideways. And so this guy Zach Bagans, who's a Ghost Adventures guy, decided to stay in the house. He boarded up all the walls and stayed in the house, and it actually is one of the most terrifying things I think I've ever seen. If you could hear it, the demon in the house. But then I've also seen ghost shows where I know that they're completely fake. So
It's
when they've
not
done
that
possession,
hard to fake it and shit.
yeah, I don't know, man.
I've been in a house in Butte that actually is haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't let people in anymore. People actually live in it now.
What did
I
you
don't know
experience
why
while
they
you were there?
want to live in there.
What did you experience while you were in there?
I felt like I was being pushed to different places in the house when I went in there. Like to a closet and to certain rooms where bad things happened.
Was this a formal brothel?
No. It's a mansion. I can do a Touch in the Wild from across the street from it.
Oh,
And
that would be tight.
yeah, and there's another house right next to it and they have a tunnel that goes back and forth from one to the other. They have it closed now.
Patrick
But
was wondering who would want to hot Butte. I agree, but Butte has a lot of history. Butte has a lot of history of disturbances from former brothels that are haunted, right? If I'm not mistaken.
yeah. I'm trying to get they have what is called a mule tour that they shut down because of COVID, but they're thinking about putting it back up where they actually take you underground to show you the cities underneath the streets and into the brothels. And I'm trying to get a appointment to go on that.
You got to think back that time. You know, back in the Western days when brothels were allowed, like, it makes you wonder, hey, Professor, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Professor.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Macabro.
Mhm.
It makes you wonder, though, because, like, when I've watched Western movies and there's brothels, like, it's strange to me because I guess it was a common thing. You get off work, you go to a brothel for the weekend, you get loaded, you know, you get a little bit of poon, and that's it for the week. And apparently things were good then. Of course, that was before prohibition and sometimes and things like that, but like, you know, casually, it makes you wonder what things were like back then.
Mhm.
You know, like, have you ever seen a movie called Last Man Standing with Bruce Willis?
Yes, a long time ago.
If you watch that movie, there's a brothel there, and he just casually goes and he has relations with a girl like it was no big deal. Can you imagine if that's how things were today? Like, you could go do that, like, well, tonight after work, I'm gonna go have a little bit of relations, go home, and call it a
You
night.
mean do it legally?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was legal back then.
that's crazy to me how things were.
Sign me up if it's legal.
Sign me up to make
Echo,
money, man.
Tochi, and Echo.
Hey, on those lonely nights, I might want a little loving. Even if it costs me a little, that's all I gotta say.
I agree with you, Pat. I love Last Man Standing. I don't understand why people hate that movie.
I like it. I have it in my collection.
You know, I need to watch that. I think I'm gonna watch that this weekend. I need a little gunfire action. No, I agree with you. I agree with you, Echo. Why not get a little bit of lovey-dovin'? I understand it. I get it. Tochi wants to make a little money, but that's a popular thing back then.
Yeah, it was.
Now, Butte was really known to be one of the most high brothel areas in the entire United States. I did read about that. So in Montana, you could go and get a nice dinner You can go get a piece of meat somewhere else and then stay in the hotel, and that was it. I mean, what have you heard about those, Toach? Let's get into it. Do people still talk? I know you can. There's dinner theaters and stuff over to some of the brothels. Does it talked about a lot in the city?
Oh yes, yes it is. Um, I actually used to volunteer at an old folks home and met one of the ladies that worked at the brothel.
You met a lady of the night.
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us all the details?
She was very proud of it. And she said, I used to work at the Dumas brothel. And I said, cool, as I'm brushing her hair out. And she goes, you're not disgusted with me? And I said, no, man, that's cool. And I said, what, I said, and I asked her things like, what do you were you treated horrible there? And she said, no, I was treated wonderfully. I could turn away people and she said it was my choice. And I was bought dinner all the time, and I'm thinking, we need to start a new brothel here. And I told her that, and she said, "Damn, yes." She said, and she said it was a shame when they turned the brothels down, but when it became illegal and people started looking down, the damn Christians, she said.
Well, the thing about it is this. You know, do you think if that was legal today, that it would cut down on crime?
I don't think it would.
Okay.
It would just change the course because you still have like rape and stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in Butte, there's drunk.
So what you were saying was more of a professional standard at those particular instances, is what you're saying, kind of, right? Like it was more classy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could go in and have a nice dinner and eat with the girl, and then
Macabre wants to know if they sold chicken broth at the brothels.
I don't know. I didn't ask. I just wanted to know what was going on upstairs.
So what else did she say about it?
Wow.
Did she say anything else about it, detail-wise or anything? Or
she said, once she said she hit a guy over the head with her shoe because he started things too early, and she didn't give him permission to touch her yet. So she started hitting him over the head with her shoe.
wow. Good Lord. I hope it wasn't a heel.
She was a nice lady. I liked her.
I don't know, man. Interesting facts.
Yeah.
But then you think of movies like Pretty Woman, and you think of movies like Risky Business.
Yeah.
Look at the things that have came out of Ladies of the Night, right?
Yeah. I'm watching a Showtime series called Confessions of a Call Girl right now.
Oh my god, I totally watched that. I did. I watched every episode of that.
I only have season 1. I found it at Goodwill.
That was, and I'm not joking because you know that I work in cable. So that was one of the most requested TV shows. People are freaks, man. You should see people's accounts that call in. People have not yet discovered that there's porn on the internet you can get just as easily as ordering pay-per-view movies. When you figure all these porn that these people are ordering, some of these guys got to have carpal tunnel by now. I'm talking $200 to $300 worth of porn.
Oh my
And the
goodness.
thing is that we're not allowed to suggest to them. It might be easier for you just to get the porn off the internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Why pay for them? There's free websites.
I mean, there's no shame in it. I have no problem explaining that and telling somebody that I would do it. But the company doesn't want you to tell them that because they're going to lose money if you tell them to stop buying pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Yes, no more Spice TV for you, or Spice Channel, whatever.
But if they complain about how much their rate is, and it's because they're buying so much porn, then I'm allowed to tell them, hey, look, the amount of porn you're buying, yes, you're losing weight, but it's costing money out of your pocket. And then you get the wives that don't believe that their husband orders porn, and they're like, just tell me some of the titles. And you tell them the titles, and they're like, there ain't no way he would order that. And then later on, she'd be like, oh, that was me. And you have the guy that calls in who just openly says, I'm going to order porn. But say, yeah, how much is Playboy channel? And you'll say, he goes, how long do you have to keep it? And you'll say to him, there's no contract. You can cancel any time. And he goes, I only need it for about 5 minutes.
Mm.
So it's like, it's. And then they wanted to get creative with some of the LGBTQ porn stations. So, the gay channel, which is Man on Man, I don't know why they did this. They called it the Manhandle channel.
Okay, I like that name.
Yeah. So how am I supposed to have a straight face when someone calls in and says, I want to get the Manhandle channel? They couldn't have given it another name at all, nothing better, like the Sensual channel or, no, the Manhandle channel.
Manhandle. Echo, are you going to order the Manhandle channel? Echo.
Bow Chicka Wow Wow channel.
Oh, he's going to order it.
Echo.
The Bow Chicka Wow Wow channel.
It's just crazy. I mean, it is what it is, dude. It's just like they say, The Hustler. Relax. It's just sex.
Yeah.
Professor says, why watch porn when Skinamax has so many high quality movies? Well, Cinemax was like a tease, right? you could see everything but insertion, right?
It's
So
called softcore.
a lot of customers complain about that too. I was trying to watch. I have my HBO and Cinemax, and there was no insertion. I'm sorry, I can't help you there. And that's been a legit conversation I've had.
There's softcore and there's hardcore. And softcore, there's no insertion. It's just a tease.
It's just interesting to me the way things are, and that's a good thing to talk about since it's close to Valentine's Day. Is the love channels from television.
My son found one of my I was going through one of my teenage boxes to get rid of stuff, and he found one of my romance novels. And he goes, "Mom, why do you have marks on the book? Lines on the book?" And I said, "Oh, that was just the part that I didn't read."
So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but horror is in my family. My cousin is a nationally known top romance novel author for horror erotica. She is like really well known,
Oh.
and I will send you the links to her stuff. Yeah, she is like one of the best. She does motorcycle horror erotica, which is like the guys from like biker gangs and stuff erotica.
Woo! Woo! Got Jen's attention.
And then that seems to be the theme of all of her books and their bestsellers. Like, her name is Nikki Landis. If you want to look her up, Nikki Landis. She is my dad's sister's kid. My first cousin does erotica.
Okay. Hello, chicka wow.
Yeah. And I knew she would do that someday because my aunt and my cousin would have this stack of erotica books, probably the size of a library, and like just tons of them. Of erotica. And I never did want to look at them because there was no pictures. Like, why would you want to read a romance novel or anything sexual when there's no pictures? Like, the same thing for regular books. How do you read books?
You need the visual aid.
Like, and I respect everybody that reads. I'm not knocking people, but people that read books, like, how do you get into them the way that you get into a movie? I just can't.
You picture what they're talking about in the book in your head.
Are you an avid reader, Echo?
I have been. I haven't really found anything that's caught my eyes other than the Elvira biography.
Yeah. I think that would catch a lot of. Is it a pop-up? No. I can imagine an Elvira, like a novel that has a pop-up in it. You open up to page 2 and her boobs come out. Like, I would love to be able to read more. I just can't get into them. I don't know what it is, man. Something weird with me.
See, I can picture anything when I read.
And that brings up another point, because Echo brought up something in one of our chats. He was saying that he wants to start doing more stuff that is non-horror reviews or
non-reviews.
Yeah.
So what are you kind of leaning towards, buddy?
I am drawing blank. I just know I want to do something that's non-review, but I am drawing blanks.
I responded to that
because I find myself personally. I find myself to be boring.
I don't find you boring at all.
To me personally, that's what makes it hard for me to do, like, talk about stuff sometimes, because I find myself to be boring.
Fuck America. I used to read comic books. Does that count as reading, Hobbs? No, I mean I read those too, but I meant like stuff that has like 100+
Uh,
pages.
I have over 800 comic books.
I like have over 2,000 books.
Where do you guys put all this stuff?
I keep my
Top
comics
of
in
my
a
bookcases.
I keep my comics in a bin because I don't want people touching them. Well, my older brother, he would borrow them, and then I'd go to the bathroom, and there they are in the garbage can, all torn up. And I go, "Why'd you do that?" He'd be like, "You were done with them." Motherfucker! So nobody is allowed to touch my comic books but me.
See, this is something interesting I didn't know about you. You like comic books.
I think I've talked about that before, though.
Echo thinks that he's so damn boring, and he's so not.
There's a video on it too. I think I did. I don't know if it's on my old channel or on this channel, my current channel. I'd have to look.
We got a lot of
Well,
talented people in the community.
Woo.
Echo, are you low on self-confidence, buddy?
I just there's not that. As I hear other people when they talk about their lives, about things they do, it sounds exciting, and then I think about what I've done. I'm like, well, that's kind of boring. Maybe it's because they're my experiences that I find them boring. I mean, maybe others might not, but to me, they just because it's my life.
Yeah.
I haven't, I've done crazy things, but beyond that, bombs going off at parties, arrows being shot at people, being hit by a car, flying off the hood, that kind of shit was just, boring to me because it's, part of my life.
You're getting some suggestions in the chat about things.
Which, by the way, do not jump onto a hood, and if you do, hold onto it very tightly in case your friend hits the brakes.
Wow.
I'm still pissed at that fucker about that. That's why I went flying off the hood.
Yeah. Don't jump on the back of a car that's running and then jump off as it's going either. I've done that.
Erica, here's the thing about me and horror games. I'm literally probably one of the most boring people to watch play a horror game because they don't. Some people, when they play them, they scream and they all freak out. I don't do that because they don't really scare me. So I'd be boring to watch play a horror game. You'd get kind of like, oh, hey, look, that's scary. Oh, that's nice. But not like, I wouldn't be whimpering and crying like some people unless I fake it.
How many horror games do you own, though? Because I know that you have a lot of video games, too.
Oh, okay. You're going to make me do this. Let me stand up here. Let's see.
And Echo, I thought my life would sound boring.
Let's see.
I
got Deadly Premonition, which is it's an okay game. Let's see. I got one of the Persona games.
While you're looking at that, we got a pop shot. Swamp Thing versus Man Thing. I'm not familiar with Man Thing.
I know he's like the Marvel equivalent of Swamp Thing, but I'd have to go with Swamp Thing since I'm more of, watched more Swamp Thing than Man Thing. I think I've never read any of his comics, and it's the name, isn't it, Jen? Man Thing.
I've never heard of Man Thing.
He is Mama Comics' answer to Swamp Thing.
Oh, okay.
He was in that Werewolf by Night short they did on. Was that Disney Plus? They did the Man Thing short on. I mean, the Werewolf by Night thing. I got Evil Dead. I got Left 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood,
Dixon, Punky,
Dead Rising,
the third.
You know, there is a Man Thing movie though.
There is?
Made, yeah, shit. It wasn't that good. Not me trying to remember. 2005.
So we
Erica
know
says you could do rankings.
I haven't played the Fatal Frame game. The last horror game I played was Back for Blood.
that's a good idea. Rankings.
Okay, well, I could do that. Watch me shit talk a few games.
Yeah. Hmm.
I
Yeah,
like when you kind of tear stuff up too, Echo. I know that
I
sounds I said that sounds bad, but I think you're hysterical when you
I
debate something.
I like watching people play horror games when they start freaking out and screaming and crying and whimpering. I like that way too much because I find it comical.
I like you when you start singing.
But I don't sing too much because I don't like my voice.
Mm.
What is up, Max? We're just having some fun,
Hey,
kicking
Matt.
it, talking about any and everything.
Like I went to do a video the
What's
day
up,
at
Matt?
Walmart, but they had nothing at Walmart except for a stall screen figure done up in the style of the old '80s style.
Maverick's got a lot of cool streams coming up for the Scream franchise. Erica's giving you a lot of stuff to go by, Echo. You're gonna have to read some of these chat. She seems really invested in helping you, which is awesome.
I thought about doing a story time one, but I just don't know what kind of stories I would tell. Unless I talked about like comic books and video games, shit like that.
It's story time, baby, with Echo Zero.
Next
I
week, I'm doing my 10 best butts.
Hey,
I still
Anna,
gotta make that
welcome.
I gotta make that parody video.
Of what?
Are you going?
Basically, what happened was when I was at Walmart, they have these special Valentine's Day covers for movies, and one of
Uh-huh.
them is for the remake of "I Spit on Your Grave."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw
So I
that.
was gonna make fun of like stuff like romantic movies to watch. What was it? I had the list of shit like let me see if I can find the list. Like
Everybody connect with Anna. Everybody put your links in the chat.
shit like The Human Centipede, a tale of love so great it links people together.
Oh, it does.
Sinful Dwarf, a tale of a little boy and the love of his mother.
That's right. We talked about that. That's right.
So I got that a little bit of a list. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna do the video about. I haven't I'm still working on it. I got to get it done by the 14th. So I'm still like planning
Oh,
things out.
Echo.
Anna,
Oh,
if you're doing a stream tonight in about an hour, we might be able to do a raid.
Yeah,
Erica's very invested in what you're doing right now, Echo. She keeps throwing you some suggestions.
Professor, there is a story about me in that song. I had a friend who had a bass speaker in the back of his car, and he always thought it was funny to pull up next to homies like these gangsters. They were blaring the gangster rap, and that's the song he'd be playing. Good thing they found that was funny. That's all I gotta say.
what
I
song?
just want to say this right now: the Echo,
Baby got back.
you are not a boring person. It bothers me that you feel a little bit jaded, that you're jading yourself a little bit, because you're cool as hell, dude.
Yeah. But Jen, the reason why I hated that speaker because no matter what, they would always find the reason to put me in the back of the car, the Jeep, right next to the speaker. Oh, we gotta pick some people up, man. Can you sit in the back? And they would blare it. And then when they would stop, I couldn't hear shit. And they were laughing at me. When one of the speakers broke, I go, I can fix it. He goes, great. I lied, of course, but I made him wait. I don't know if he ever realized I couldn't fix it.
Okay, so it looks like we'll go till, let's say, 12:30, and then we'll do a raid over to Cast Love. A deep dive into foreign films would be cool.
It would. I've thought about. I have done a video where I talked about how I think it's like really. I think you should really check out foreign films. It's so different if you're used to just like American films. Check some foreign ones out. You'll find some pretty cool stuff there.
Did you say porn?
Foreign.
Oh,
Get your damn mind out of the gutter.
it never leaves.
Well, let me ask you
Never
something.
leaves.
What type do you recommend if you recommend foreign films?
So when it depends on your threshold. Sorry, I was drinking something, went down the wrong pipe.
That or you were laughing at Jennifer Tochi, one of you.
Well, like if you want something like not too extreme, I'd say what was the British? I like some of the stuff that come out of there, the old Hammer stuff, Shaun of the Dead, Cockneys versus Zombies, shit like that. They got some good stuff. Italy has some crazy shit, with Felucci, Bava, and all those guys. And Japanese, it's got a mixture. You get stuff like the original Grudge or The Ring, and then you get shit like Machine Girl, Tokyo Gore Police, the spinoff to Machine Girl with the Gatling gun coming out of her butt.
What?
Which I still need to find a copy of just because I want to say I own a movie with a girl that has a Gatling gun that comes out of her butt.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
We talked about this before.
It really is. It's a real. I forget the name, but I gotta find the name because I want to find it because I think it would be really cool. Just to be like, hey, guess what I own? A movie with a girl with a Gatling gun comes out of her butt. When she gets embarrassed, it comes out of her butt, and she can shoot people. The bullets don't kill them right away. You gotta wait for a bit, and then it makes them blow up.
Oh no, I'm embarrassed.
I think
I'm about to
see some
shoot
of the...
a gun into my bed. Oh, look what just came out of my butt.
But I was watching. Someone did a review of it, and they were showing who like go after the bad guys, and she just turns around, lifts her dress, and starts shaking her butt at them until she gets embarrassed, and it comes out.
You're not joking about that. This is an actual film.
Yes, if I can find the trailer or something on it again, I'll send you the link for like this review.
Wow. The hell did I not know about this? Maverick has got a stream tomorrow, folks. Thank you, Patrick. I am close to 1,500 connections. Thank you so much.
It's called Shyness Machine Girl.
Shyness
Machine Girl.
Shyness.
That's right, Erica. Because I thought he was talking about.
Oh, I think I found the movie. It's like
the girl that shoots people with her leg.
Oh, I think I found it.
Shyness.
I mean, have you seen this movie, Erica? Is that what you're saying? Like,
it's 22 minutes and it's on YouTube. I know what I'm watching.
You're not talking about Ex Machina.
I know what I'm watching tonight. Shyness.
Shyness. SHYNESS. Machine Girl.
Machine Girl. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Honestly, I got into Machine Girl, and then I heard about the sequel, and there's like a remake of
That's the one I was thinking of, Erica, was the Grindhouse film. Planet Terror.
Should send you the link for this.
The things I learned from you guys.
It's true. That's the beauty about the community, is you learn about all these effed up movies from people, you know?
Thank you, Echo.
Have you ever learned about a movie that's so fucked up that you wish you had it?
Oh, yeah.
I did. Human Centipede. And
but you liked that movie, though, right?
yeah, and I loved it. My
I
friends
agree with
hate
you,
it,
Professor.
but my friends in town hate it, but I've a new guy's working at Town Pump, and he's very interesting. I was no, not he's married, so no.
Okay.
He likes trauma movies, and he brought
he's
up
awesome.
trauma.
He's awesome.
And he gave me a free pop, so
I need to add Sergeant Kabuki Man. There's a few movies I need to add to my, because I want to get a small collection going. I have the original Casa Nukem High on Blu-ray. I need Toxic Avenger, Sergeant Kabuki Man, Trauma and Juliet, and Poltergeist, and Terraformer. I need that. I need those.
All right, Erica. Now, Erica's saying there's a movie where a girl has a butthole for a mouth.
Isn't that Human Centipede?
That's sounds like it's right up a butt level's.
Erica just doesn't hold any punches. It's amazing. It just.
That's why I love her.
And it's not the Human Centipede. And everybody, yes, at 12:35, we're gonna do a raid over to Cat's channel. I don't. So there's a movie with a woman that has a butthole for a mouth out there, apparently.
Butthole for a mouth. Butthole for a mouth.
Different strokes for different folks.
And this is a legit movie.
For a mouth.
I agree. I like Poltergeist, Night of the Chicken Dead, and I thought that was a really good movie, Macabro.
Poltergeist! Yes! I was trying to remember that today.
Not poultry.
I know, Poltergeist, yeah.
You know what, Jennifer? That's a movie you've got to watch. That movie spells Jennifer Tochi all day.
What?
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist, Night of the Chicken Dead.
Oh yeah, that scene of that guy at the beginning gets that zombie hand right up his back door.
Does he have a cute butt?
I wasn't checking his ass out. He just looked like some slob. It's a trauma movie. Although I really liked Terraformer. I think that was a cool one.
It's called Skins. The movie's called Skins.
Skins. The one with the butthole for a mouth?
Yeah, that's it. Jesus.
Skins. I'm writing this all down.
Hi, Brian. We got a lot of movies to watch this week. Skins. You watching with your mom when you visit?
Hey, that's how you get rid of that guy, Jen. Just make him watch.
I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, I knew Erica knew about movies, but man, she knows some hidden gems. And a guy sticks his tongue in it. The hell's going on here? It's movie skins. Are you looking this up, Echo? What are we dealing with here?
Well, I'm looking. It looks like it's got 2017 Spanish, and it's got different stories. The Samantha is the one about the girl who has an anus for a mouth, and a mouth for an anus.
Yeah.
She has to eat through her where her butt's supposed to be.
So I
I don't
guess
suppose you own this one, Bones, do you?
Yankees Dixon, do you own this one?
I guess her mother, from what I was reading, her
Not
mother
doing
had the same condition.
Oh, her mother had the same condition. I have the same condition as my mom. I say lewd things when
I do not own it, but Erica said it's on Netflix, so we can all run over there and check it out.
Netflix! I love you, Netflix!
Blah to Netflix.
Huh? Blah
I'm
to
anti-Netflix.
Oh. What
Yeah,
about
blah to
Tubi?
Netflix.
What about Tubi?
Tubi. I use Tubi all the time.
Did you find that missing gem?
Hey, Hobbs, guess who it is?
Who is it?
They said, Hobbs, guess who it is? They're in chat. Can you guess? Hobbs!
Sarah, welcome to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, the master of movies press, the DVD collector. It is Sarah.
Hello. Oh, I went to Goodwill today. They had a copy of the original Mortal Kombat movie, $1.99. Except someone took the movie out of the case.
Well, fuck that. I was going to ask you if it was Blu-ray DVD.
It was DVD. It would have been awesome to have it. But unfortunately, when I opened it up to look at it, to make sure everything's okay, there was no disc.
Oh, damn. Now, Macabre was saying there's a movie where a guy falls in love with an octopus. Like, the hell's it called? It's called Spring.
Spring.
And it's like the sequel to Splash with Tom Hanks. Maybe.
How many movies do you have written down there? Have you run out of paper yet, Jen?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 movies written down and 1 author written down.
Her son's never going to talk to her again after he sees some of these.
He doesn't watch my movies. He has no interest in them. Thank goodness.
Where is he at? Does he know it's garbage day?
Yes, he does.
If he doesn't show up, I can't tell him.
And now he's very close to losing his membership because he only got 3 months membership to Fairmont Hot Springs. So he's going there every day he can. It's about 25 miles from Butte, and it's a hot springs with the pool. So
Y'all better renew his membership.
it's $125 for 3 months.
Did he save up his dashing money?
It's an amazing thing. When I pay for half of it for Christmas, he was okay with doing it. But when he has to pay for the whole thing, he's having trouble doing that.
Hobbs, did you review Flowers? Erica's asking about it.
I did. I reviewed both of them. Erica, I think you would really like Flowers. It's on YouTube for free.
See that the director sent it to like half of our community but me, but I heard it's pretty crazy.
I didn't get it.
Okay, Anna. It's free on YouTube. I think I sent my copy to. I don't know if I got my copy still. If I have a copy, I'll send it out. But it's free on YouTube, both of them, and It's people. It's very It's very grimy, dirty, gross. There's a little bit of poo involved in it, but it's art. I call it art.
I saw your guys' review.
Does it have Art the Clown in it?
It doesn't have Art the Clown in it, but it's artful. It's an artful film because of the effects and because of the story and
You
because
should
of the
put art
set
in there.
design. Just because people live underground, underneath the walls, or inside the walls, or underneath the toilets, doesn't mean that the movie cannot be art.
But they should have put art in there, and it could have had extra art.
I do not feel like Bones would enjoy that film, but Erica, now that she describes some of the films she's enjoyed thus far today, I feel like she'd like it.
I
You must have
remember
told the
your
director I
review.
wouldn't like it. I sent it to Casey, you, Pat, Katie. I think they sent it to Katie, didn't they?
No, I wouldn't have told him that you wouldn't have liked it. I mean, I think maybe you would just tell me that what you didn't like about it, but you would watch it.
I would have watched it, and then I would have said, "What the fuck was this?" Like I did
It's
with
not as bad as, I
a
mean,
few
it's not.
others.
It doesn't have the same level of violence that Beaten to a Pulp does, but
Professor wants to know if you've seen It Stains the Sand Red.
what the
That name sounds so.
That stained
That
the
name
sand
sounds
red.
so familiar.
Alucard is in the house.
Hello.
Wants to know if you're
Look at
talking
Al
about
walk
Love with
into.
Flowers.
Look at Al. What did I just walk into? Well, Al, you know what we do in the midnight hour. It's never in the midnight hour unless you talk about foul,
You walked in when you talked about
inappropriate
poo.
movies in the horror community.
I think he watched and reviewed that too. Flowers.
First word that Al heard when he came in was poo.
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 Poo poo.
Let's do a little bit of a recap for Al. First of all, there's a movie where a girl has a butthole for a mouth called Skin.
And there's a girl that's very shy.
And this is brought up by our good friend EA Horror Erica.
There's a very
And then our
girl
good
that's
friend
very
Macabre is
shy.
now talking about a film called It Stains the Sand Red.
That's crazy fat Ethel when she's on her period.
Oh my god.
I still want to watch that movie. I put that on my list to buy.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you're aware of this, Tochi, but that's original from '76. It's a reimagining of the film.
Oh no. Oh.
And it's spinned off.
Yeah, I watched your review of it. You said that.
Maverick's skin is right up his alley. Oh man. What is wrong with our community? We are into some foul stuff.
Hey, Boo.
Can you fill my shirt today?
You want me to fill your shirt? How come?
I don't think it's
Bones,
foul.
you gotta do what
I
you
don't
gotta
think
do.
it's foul stuff. I just think
Ew.
I think it's just open-minded and has a wide taste and variety.
Boo at? Boo, it's garbage day.
Get your right list down of what you need.
What?
Boo,
Look,
you know it's garbage day, right?
Yes, it's garbage day.
Garbage day.
Tell them what you want.
I want gold at Special Mix Bowling at a championship in Bozeman.
Yeah.
What? He done what?
Cool.
I won first place in bowl in Special Mix
Nice.
Bowling. Gold, yeah.
Congratulations, Boo.
Thanks.
Yeah,
It was
there you go.
Monday. It was like 3 days ago.
Good job.
Average was 140.
Yes.
I can't even average that on after playing like 9 games in a row. Maverick is damaged. Maverick, we're sorry about the movies we've damaged you with tonight, my friend. Boo. Bones says it's garbage day.
Bones says it's garbage
Yes.
day. And where's the garbage?
Outside.
It's outside where it's supposed to be. Whoa.
Did you put it out?
That's all we need at Walmart.
I already put it
downstairs.
out. Hey, I'm not having a seizure. You can't
didn't let
ride on
Boo
my
do it?
leg.
That's what we need, but as a text.
Huh?
You didn't let Boo do it?
No.
Trying to write
Because
pancake sandwiches.
it was heavy today. because last week I forgot. I forgot to put the garbage
I was
out.
trying to write pancake sandwiches on your leg.
You do not write pancake sandwiches. We're not getting pancake sandwiches.
Just teasing you.
Pancake sandwiches.
That's what
What do you put in them? Sausage?
Okay. Apparently, Imprint is known by a lot of people, and Patrick knows the Stains movie.
good one. Good. Good one.
Okay, bye, Noodle Butt. I wasn't
Noodle
calling
butt?
any of you Noodle Butt.
Noodle butt. Noodle butt.
They're calling you Noodle Butt too. Because
Bye,
you eat
Noodle
too many
Butt.
noodles.
Too many Robins. And in another story, a girl given jizz pills and she grows a dong and takes the place of the original jizz person. What? What?
What's it called?
It might be the same.
Saw that
movie,
one coming from
'cause it's
Jen.
like an anthology.
So, anybody have any good Disney movies they want to recommend to go with our chat? No, I'm just kidding.
Probably a double feature from Disney with the Jizz Pill Girl.
The Fox and the Hound. Corey Feldman's voice is in it.
The original?
Of course.
Today's double feature, we're going to be having the Brave Little Toaster, and then feature number 2, it's going to be Skin.
Yeah.
Welcome to the drive-in. On screen number 2, we have Skin and the Brave Little Toaster, and then on screen number 1, we have the Human Centipede, along with Fievel Goes West. Enjoy the show.
But what about Machine Gun Butthole Girl?
I think that's Skin.
Which I sent because I found the movie. I found it on YouTube. It's 22 minutes long, and I sent Hobbs the link for it, and I sent Jen the link for it. Do you want it, Bones?
His name is Jinkus Dixon.
Sure. Yank my dick.
Yankees Dixon is a prominent name throughout the OG community. I actually think the Human Centipede is art as well. I really do. I find that film to be artful film. It's in Patrick's top 10 movies of all time, actually.
Has anybody seen Michael Hunt? I mean, Michael Hunt.
Jeez, Jen.
Sorry.
Who was you looking for again?
Hello, Jim. Now it's dark. Jen was just looking for Mike Hunt. Jen Tochi is looking for Mike Hunt?
Yeah. Yes.
Jim from Now It's Dark is on his breaky break.
Hello, Jimmy. Yo. No, what am I saying? Lasagna.
Maverick, to be honest with you, Maverick, I don't know what you're going to think about us after tonight.
You have another one of your hot dogs and a Twinkie?
I'm glad you're enjoying our humor, Maverick.
We are full of it.
I'll make an overhead page. American Mary was an excellent film.
And Echo, this is a part of the Twinkie that had no hot dog in it.
Yeah.
So this is
what we do. It's what we do, Maverick. I mean, look at Tochi. Tochi ate a Twinkie that had a hot dog in it tonight.
Mm-hmm. I rested my neck muscles.
Oh my god.
Do you still have the Town
No
Pump
comment.
commercial video?
Huh?
Hobbs Horror.
Yeah, I do.
Hobbs Horror.
Yeah, I do. I have that. Yeah. A word from our sponsor.
The Town Pump is a little old place where we can get Dr. Pee-Pee. Waggling, 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 waggling. Waggles.
As she sips on her Dr. Pee-Pee from the Town Pump.
Yep, and I got it for free.
I got it for free.
Cause I like
For taking
chroma.
my booty.
Jim says he would eat a Tochi Twinkie.
I will eat a gym Twinkie.
Macabre says normal Twinkies, chocolate covered Twinkies, and deep fried Twinkies. Maverick's having a blast tonight. EA saying she loves the Saska sisters. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, definitely. They've got some great stuff. Patrick is complimenting the Bones video interaction.
What does that mean?
Yinkus Dixon is interacting.
You seem to like that name a lot. And maybe we're going to change the whole stream name to Yinkus Dixon.
Maybe we should send her some links to Yinkus Dixon. He's an icon.
And this is all my haters.
The question of the day is, have they ever made a different type of Twinkie?
I think they made like zingers.
Did the Saska sisters
banana
do...
flavor, which
I think they did.
they made banana flavors, and don't do banana flavor Twinkies. It's got a chemical taste to it.
But did they make any caramel or peanut butter Twinkies?
No.
They started playing around with the flavor after. Remember, the company went away, and then whoever bought them up, when they came back, they started playing around. There's like a whole bunch of different flavors now.
I like when the Twinkie company started with those raspberry zingers, man. With the coconut on it.
My buddy always draws on it. He always draws on a Twinkie when he has extra ones, and he makes them look like the what are those? The little Disney guys that look like Twinkies.
Yeah,
I think Patrick wants to see your Boggling Man clip you made.
Huh?
What?
I think Patrick wants to see your Boggling Man clip you made that you used to play.
Me?
Yeah, the Boggling Man clip you made. Da-na-na-na. Boggling.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Minions, Mav. Thank you, buddy. Okay, Macabre said there were some Ecto Twinkies. Are you serious, dude? That'd be awesome.
Oh, that would.
Dude, some Ecto Twinkies?
Goggins! Goggins! Goggins!
Were they green?
Or maybe they had green filling.
Dude, I would eat an apple. I would eat an apple cinnamon Twinkie.
I just know after the trying the banana flavor, I stay away from the special like flavored Twinkies.
I don't like anything chocolate covered.
What if they put peanuts in your Twinkies? Would you guys like them?
No.
No.
If it's peanut
He
butter,
said the
maybe.
inside was green. Is this? Are you being serious, Macabre?
What?
Green Twinkies?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, this is a thing.
I wonder if it was good ectoplasm or
That
evil.
would make me think I was eating Mothra larvae or something.
Tochi. Jim just says, I'll put these nuts in the Tochi Twinkie.
I love these nuts.
Oh my god. Oh, I believe you, Macabro. I just want to try one, dude. Oh, they're Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See, there's something going on with the turtles, man. Collect yourself, Tochi.
I am.
We're trying to be professional here. I know what Jim said. We lost the Tochi. We need the Tochi back. I think I meant to take her off solo screen, and I think I deleted her from the chat. Tochi, come back. Tochi, come back, Tochi. Maybe she needed a minute anyway to collect herself.
Say her name three times. So I'm trying to look up insane like Japanese horror movies, and I'm finding something quite interesting on Amazon. They list the animated Japanese porn with them.
Tochi is back.
You took me off because
no, I went to hit exit solo and I hit hide. Sorry, I apologize.
Okay.
So mean to the.
She was not crying. She was eating a Twinkie that had a donut in it, or a Twinkie that had a hot dog in it.
That made her very happy.
And apparently, there's Ecto Twinkies, which I did not know about.
Yeah.
Hey, Macabro, what's up? We got Bronco Juggalo talks movies.
Bronco Juggalo, whoa.
Were they Macabro? Were they Ninja Turtle Twinkies or were they like Ecto Twinkies?
Ghostbusters. Were they Ghostbusters? I wonder if this was like a new Coca-Cola Classic.
Right, said you grubs.
See, I'm behaving now. Okay. I'm a good girl now.
No, you're fine. Like I said, I just went to hit exit solo and I hit you an accident.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by, Jim.
Bye, Jim. Thank you for offering me these nuts.
Oh, so there's Hostess cream pies that are green too. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know about this. This is all new to me.
I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to have to check that out.
You can add that to your list, Tochi.
Yeah.
Did you use a kibasi sausage or a regular hot dog?
I believe it was a kielbasa hot dog.
My other question to you is
Should have
because I
used
know
ballpark.
did you get one of the ones off the roller grill from the town pump?
Yes,
I knew it.
but he had just put one on. He just
Oh,
put them
that's it.
on there. Well, I looked for some in the refrigerated section, and all they had was pizza and a whole bunch of burritos.
I've always noticed they always have the jumbo hot dogs on the roller grills. They're always like it was like a pound of meat or something on them.
Yeah.
Don't forget at 12:30 we're going to end the stream and we're going to go over to Anna's page. She's doing some tarot readings because we're already at almost 2 hours, which is kind of what the norm is now. I don't have it in me to do a 5-hour stream tonight. Maybe another night. I'm getting old, guys. It happens.
You're not getting old. I'm older than you.
Anna and the Apocalypse.
Are you feeling better though, Hobbs?
Yeah, much better actually. Everything I had going wrong with me last week is definitely much better. Thank you so much, everybody, for the kind words.
That's good.
He said you are the roller girl at the town pump. That's what Bronco just said. Brad.
Oh
Uh,
my! Oh my!
oh my.
Something you want to tell us, Jen?
Huh?
You've been holding
Erica
back
says
this
they have some
naughty
light
one.
blue syrup.
Anchovies.
What's wrong, Echo?
Anchovies on pizza.
Ew, yeah. Oh, anchovies on anything. Ugh.
Ate one once and never again.
I don't know that I've ever had anchovies on a pizza before.
My dad used to do that, and one time I thought, hey, you know what? Let me just try one. So I just grabbed one of the anchovies and tried it and ended up spitting it right out. Nasty tasty.
They're raw fish. Ugh. 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 Well, I've never tasted one, and I never plan to. I can't even eat tuna fish from a can.
Professor McCobb said Bogland.
The macabre.
What? Bogland.
The Confessions of the Macabre.
Ingus Dickus said.
Tochi.
Ingus Dickus, it says it. Ingus Dickus said Bogland.
Tochi.
Yes. Well, he put it up there. I can't.
You can behave yourself, Elise, young lady.
Okay.
We got 16 more minutes of unadulterated midnight hour fun.
There, I put my good girl
Take
glasses on.
take advantage of it. Talk about whatever you want. 12:30, we're ending the chat and going to Cast Love.
I still
Tarot readings if you want to do a tarot.
I still gotta watch one more episode, the final episode of Velma.
Hobbs, Sarah.
Velma?
Have you ever heard of Fannie Mae? She goes,
Your reactions to Velma are priceless, though, man.
Well, it's got one more to go.
Twinkie covered Boglins, said Professor.
And then I've got to do my final thoughts on the series.
Erica loves anchovy pizza.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sorry
Oh,
that I
no.
insulted your anchovy pizza, Erica.
I mean,
It's nasty.
it's nasty. You hear me? It's goddamn
And
nasty.
one more episode. That last episode, episode 9, was a filler episode, which filler episodes aren't always the best. It's just
What is
like
it? What is it specifically that you don't like about the show? Maybe you should tell us that here.
it's so badly written. And now I know who the killer is, but I still gotta watch it so that I can give a full reaction. But it's so badly written by somebody who thinks that they're, being cool and hip and came across something awesome, and that those people who actually defend it baffles me. It's it's in the top 3 worst ever shows. That's how bad it is. And there's no Scooby-Doo in the upcoming episode. There's no Scooby.
No Scooby.
No
Is there
Scooby.
Shaggy? Oh,
They're
Shaggy.
trying to
goes
do.
by
They're
his-
trying to do. They're trying to do an intervention for you in the chat, Echo, for you watching the show.
Well, one more, and then I do a short, and then I do my final thoughts, and then I move on to something else.
You know what's playing on Tubi?
What?
A season from the 1998 Fantasy Island,
Nah, give me the original over any of the other
where
ones.
Malcolm McDowell is Rourke.
No, Professor, there's a few people who kind of, might have political views that think that the show is great based on their political views.
Political views on Velma. Well,
now I got the first season of Haven on Blu-ray, so maybe I'll watch that and do some talk about that. Because I got that in the mail today. I found that for less than $15, and the first season of Criminal Minds, which is such a well-written program.
It is. You know what? They don't appreciate Spencer.
Something tells me they got one more season, and they said he was off on another project, but fans are going to be going crazy about him because the last scene of the final episode shows the criminal in a room, and it shows somebody opening a door and the guy looking up, but they don't show you who came in. So watch, everybody's going to say it's him. But you're going to have to wait till either next year or later this year.
I ain't going to watch Criminal Minds until my read is back on there.
Matthew Gray Goobler. You should see some of the stuff behind the scenes. He's a funny-ass guy.
He is.
Maverick keeps hearing things now. This stream is completely. These guys might be talking about this stream for months. He's hearing things. He's hearing people say Yinkus Dixon.
But when are you guys going to top my 11.5-hour stream?
I've been thinking about that, and
never.
You didn't delete that, did you?
It should still be up.
I'm thinking maybe if I ever get a week off at a time, which would probably never happen. I was thinking about doing a 24-hour one, but I don't think YouTube will let me do it.
Like most people, the way they do it, so they can get some sleep, they basically play old videos during it and all.
Somebody keeps over. Yeah, someone's whispering to a scream. Caligula.
Jennifer's body. Naked Boglins.
So we have 10 minutes left before we raid Cast Love. What do you guys want to promote for your channels? Anybody in the chat, check out Maverick. His stream tomorrow, Maverick Media, talking about the Scream films. What would you guys like to promote for your channels before we end at 12:30?
Just the ending of my Velma stuff, and I have a review coming up of Peninsula.
Bones. What do you got
Boggling.
Bum Boggling? What do you got coming up, Bum Boggling?
Yankees Dixon, do you have anything coming up?
I think Jennifer loves the word Yankees Dixon. I think that is. You should name your Boglin Yankees Dixon.
He likes that. Okay.
We are now bringing back the term Yankees Dixon to YouTube. It's happening.
Jen, have you seen The Life of Brian?
I love the life of Brian. I love Monty Pythons.
Biggeth Dicketh.
Yeah.
And what was his wife's name?
Oh, I forget her name.
Intercontinental Buttocks. And he sent that god away to fight because he wouldn't stop laughing. Biggeth Dicketh. Take him away. His wife is Intercontinental Buttocks.
Echo.
If you have not seen The Life of Brian, oh my god, you need to. That shit is funny.
Especially the end scene, you know.
Always look on the
The
bright
singing.
side of life. Don't ask me there was some, but
Yep.
I mean, to be crucified, you're screwed. And the guy's like, just always look at the bright side of life. He's like, you're
Yes.
bloody loon.
Yes.
He is not the
Like,
Messiah. He's a nutty.
when you look at it.
Piss off. I thought the Holy Grail was a hoot until I saw The Life of Brian.
Yeah, with the coconuts. And then Life of Brian came on, yes.
Okay, I have seen a still book, because I have the still book for the first Evil Dead. I have the still, I see there's a still book for Army of Darkness. I have not seen if there's a still book for Evil Dead 2. I haven't come across it yet.
I had a 10 for it once. What the hell happened? I think I had a party and someone stole it. It was a long time ago.
That's why I don't have parties.
Party at Jen's place.
I go. Every time somebody comes in my house, I go. Don't touch anything.
We can start at Pistol. Here's the plan. We start at Pistol's Palace. Now, in Washington State, last call is at 1 a.m. What's it there? What's last call there? You know, when you can buy alcohol. Is it also 1 a.m.?
No. The last person is in the bar, invites everybody to their house.
Okay, start at Pistols, and then we're going to finish it at Gin's.
All right, y'all. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think Bones is left. We're going to do a raid, y'all. We are going to go over to Cast Loves. If you want to hear some tarot readings, y'all have been there before. If not, we're going to go ahead and end her now since we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you, Jennifer Tochi. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, Bones. Thank you, Mav. Thank you, Cheetah. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, EA Professor. Am I missing anybody that came out to hang out with us tonight? Let's see. Anthony Chabot, Bronco Juggalo, everybody that came out to hang out with us.
Jason.
We are still trying to be a positive stream. We got a lot of work to do. We want to come up with some more themes and stuff. We just got to plan ahead.
Yep.
We hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you're celebrating Valentine's this weekend with your significant other, have one on us. And don't forget to check out Interweb Kaiju a la carte. Interweb Kaiju is taking a little bit of a sabbatical.
Yeah.
Every now and again, everybody needs a break, right? So,
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for coming to the stream. And don't forget to check out Professor Macabro and Eric
Oh, yeah.
over at EA Horror. All right, guys. Peace.
Toodaloo.
Good night.
Good night.